is going to go like this. First of all, I'm going to show you a video. The video is going to consist of what the village life is like, and then by the end of the video, you'll see the library. After the video, for a long time actually, I think I finished grade school there, and like that, what, 4 or 5 years ago, I think. But that's where we lived there. My dad grew up in that village that you saw in Indonesia, and we saw there, it was actually a dream of my parents that they wanted to start a library because they saw that the kids really had nothing to read. They had, you know, they had textbooks in school, but that was over and stayed there to read. We also were thinking about, you know, you saw there that there was already a library in one of the big cities, not actually the capital of where the province that we live in, but it is actually in the opposite side of the island that we are on. So that it's the city that we have it, that we're building the library in is already Bitung. That's what it's called, and it's part of a church, and we've already got money for the books. We've got shelves already made. We've got a building. We just need more books to go in there. So.
Is it your language over there? English?
We have. I mean, if you saw the video right in the middle of the video where there was a section where all the officials were viewing the books. There are 2 rooms. There's one main room, and that's where all the books are in Indonesian. Those are the Indonesian books, and
okay.
There's a second room where the librarian sits and, you know, does his work there, and then there's a room in the back where there are English books. Because English is actually taught as a course in all of the schools, even all the public schools and everything. They have to know some English. So it is 2 languages.
You mentioned that they read there. Are they allowed to take books home?
Yes, the kids only in that village are allowed to take the books home. And checking over because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they changed the rules already, but my uncle, this is such a tight-knit community that my uncle knows pretty much everyone in that village. So he'll know which kid took what book, and I mean, he's got a great memory. He's a smart guy. So he'll know which kid took what book, and they'll write it down anyways, and then he'll take it for about a few days and then come back and give it back. But the problem is that only the kids in that village can, you know, borrow those books. Yes?
Do you have a librarian besides your uncle?
Well, we have my uncle is the librarian and caretaker. Then my aunt also helps and works at the library, but just my aunt and uncle really.
Are you looking for donations, like of children's books, or?
It's kind of hard to ship because Indonesia is actually located, you know, northwest of Australia. So it is kind of hard to ship those books all the way across the ocean. And plus it'd be a lot cheaper actually to buy the books there. I mean, the last visit, or the last donation that we got from the church was about $250, and we had about 8 big bags that we carried tons of books with, and that just restocked even the library, and we got more books, and now all the books have been read again.
How often do you go?
Oh, sorry, there were 2 questions.
Books that you buy.
The cities. There are no. The bookstores in the cities are very expensive for the people there. But with, you know, $250, we can buy bags and bags of them. The city is about 70 miles from that village, so it is a long haul to get there, and these are very dangerous, curvy roads down the mountain because the village is on a mountain. So.
And I ask you, how often do you get there?
My family and I came back from the last winter, and that's an occasion because that's because we had the money and we wanted to go, you know, get the books into the library, and, you know, it was like recap of what has happened to the library, how it's going, and I mean, we don't really go there often, but
this
we
was
try.
done beautifully. All your family, I think, helped out. It's great, lovely.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
For the ones that, the children that come, that don't live in the village, do they stay there in the library and read the books?
The kids usually, I mean, I've heard stories, I don't know if my dad has heard stories, but I've heard stories about the kids actually skipping school to go and read, to stay in the library and read for a day. I mean, they can't, I mean, my uncle sometimes don't even know these kids that come from other villages, so he can't just let them borrow it. So
But they stay.
they'll stay, yeah, they'll stay there for the afternoon and read instead of going to school. So, any more questions?
Well, thank you so very much. You totally